Alternate intercom function.
Heading indicator synchronized. Wow, it's loud. Down a bit. Down a bit. Can you hear me now? Here now, here now. That's probably good right there. All right. Heading indicator is already synchronized, basically. Attitude indicator. Set to level flight. Radio mass switch on. We already did that. Altimeter set to airport elevation.
Tower 14 Hotel, how do you read this transmitter?
Skyhawk 9014 Hotel, you're loud and clear now, sir. How me?
Loud and clear, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Communications radio. Tune and set. We hear ground. Listen to Atis. And our towers.
Nashua Tower information, Lima 1956, Zulu weather. Wind variable 4 knots. Visibility 10.
Fuel selector.
Sky condition 8,000 scattered.
Is on our lowest tank.
Broken.
Our fullest tank. They're both the same actually. Belly strobe on. Landing lights on.
Visual approach in use. Landing in
Brakes
departing
we're
runway
gonna check.
32. NOTAM. Unlit obstruction tower 6 miles east southeast of Nashua Airport at 500 feet AGL. Runway 32, runway end identifier lights not standard. Nashua radio altimeter is unreliable. Restrictions are in place due to the 5G C-band interference. See NOTAMs and airworthiness directives for details. Nashua automated weather broadcast system. Precipitation is unreliable. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Lima. Nashua Tower information, Lima 1956, Zulu weather. Wind variable 4 knots. Visibility 10. Sky condition 8,000 scattered. Ceiling 10,000 broken. Temperature 27, 2.08. Altimeter 3001. Visual approach in use. Landing and departing runway 32. NOTAM. Unlit obstruction tower 6 miles east southeast of Nashua Airport at 500 feet AGL. Runway 32, runway end identifier lights not standard. Nashua radio altimeter is unreliable. Restrictions are in place due to the 5G C-band interference. See NOTAMs and airworthiness directives for details. Nashua automated weather broadcast system. Precipitation is unreliable. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Lima. Nashua Tower information, Lima 1956, Zulu weather. Wind variable 4 knots. Visibility 10. Sky condition 8,000 scattered. Ceiling 10,000 broken. Temperature 27, 2.08. Altimeter 3001. Visual approach in use. Landing and departing runway 32. NOTAM. Unlit obstruction tower 6 miles east southeast of Nashua Airport at 500 feet AGL. Runway 32, runway end identifier lights not standard. Nashua radio altimeter is unreliable. Restrictions are in place due to the 5G C-band interference. See NOTAMs and airworthiness directives for details. Nashua automated weather broadcast system. Precipitation is unreliable. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Lima. Nashua Tower information, Lima 1956, Zulu weather. Wind variable 4 knots. Visibility 10. Sky condition 8,000 scattered. Ceiling 10,000 broken. Temperature 27, 2.08. Altimeter 3001. Visual approach in use. Landing and departing runway 32. NOTAM. Unlit obstruction tower 6 miles east southeast of Nashua Airport.
Nashua ground, Cherokee 5224 Lima is at hangar 125, ready to taxi with information, Lima.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, Nashua ground, good afternoon, sir. Taxi up to but hold short of the inner ramp.
Cherokee 5224, let me repeat that again.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, taxi up to but hold short of the inner ramp, sir.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, taxiing up to the inner ramp. Holding short.
Cherokee 5224 Lima in sight, runway 32, taxi via taxiway Delta and Alpha.
Cherokee 5224 Lima via Delta Alpha.
Hello, 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 hello. Cleared left, cleared right. Cleared left, cleared right. In-flight checks, airspeed is 0. Attitude indicator. Not banking more than 5 degrees. Not pitching excessively. We already verified our altimeters within 75 feet of field elevation, about 30 or 40 feet. Turn coordinator indicating correctly, and the ball is going opposite. Our directional gyro is indicating turns to the right and left. Our VSI is just about 0. Pretty darn close.
Four 244 November Delta Nash Ground, are you on my frequency?
Nashua ground, we're 260 November Delta on Delta. Taxi instruction, please.
We're 260 November Delta Nash Ground, cross taxiway Alpha and taxiway Delta and taxi to parking.
Alright, cross Alpha, taxiway Delta, and the parking 260 November Delta. Delta, have a good day.
42609 November Delta, have a good day, sir.
All right, brakes hold. Mixture full rich. Throttle to 2,000 RPM. Magneto drop. About 90 RPM. About the same. Engine instruments the green, oil pressure's green, volts are green, oil temp's green, fuel pressure's green. 100 RPM drop. Back up. Section gauge 4 to 5. Low meter's charging, not charging, charging. Throttle down to 500. Up 500. 500. Above 500.
Ground at 14 Hotel, how do you read this?
Skyhawk 9014 Hotel, Nashua ground. Here's you loud and clear, sir. How many?
Loud and clear on, and I got dialed in at 133.2. I'll talk to the people on the airplane when I get back.
Works.
Skyhawk 9014 Hotel. If you taxi back to air direct, sir, right turn on taxiway Alpha, left turn is taxiway Foxtrot, and taxi to air direct.
Turn on Foxtrot, 14 Hotel.
Correct. Elevator and rudder trims neutral. Pitot heat. No visible moisture above 5 degrees Celsius. Magneto set to both. Electrical fuel pump on. Bit of pressure increase there. Mixtures at full rich. Engine instruments, volts are green, oil pressure is green, oil temp's green, fuel pressure is green. Horn storm window closed and latched. Pre-takeoff briefing. If you have engine failure on climb out, we're going to what do we need to do? I'm sick of dealing with this. The tower. Exit.
Nashua Tower, helicopter 225 Foxtrot Tango is at CR with Lima requesting to enter the pattern.
Helicopter 225 Foxtrot Tango, taxi to runway 32 at Delta, hold short of the runway.
Taxi to 32 at Delta, hold short, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Nashua Tower, Cherokee 5224 Lima is holding short runway 32. Student pilot would like to stay in the pattern.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, runway 32 full length, clear for takeoff, make right close traffic and report midfield.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, cleared for takeoff, report midfield, right downwind.
Entering runway 32, cleared final. Clear the other way as well. Wind. A little bit of a cross. Much. Full length. These.
Tower 71772, right midfield. Looking for the option.
71772, continue down one. I'll call your base. I have a helicopter to depart from Delta.
We'll extend 772.
Okay. Engine instruments, 2300 RPM. Engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed's alive. Rotate. .74 knots. UI. Much right rudder.
Helicopter 225 Foxtrot Tango, runway 32 at Delta, clear for takeoff. Follow departing Cherokee into right close traffic.
4,000 feet a minute.
32 clear for takeoff. Right traffic, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Skyline 71772, runway 32, clear for the option.
32 clear for the option, 772.
Cleared crosswind. Turning downwind. Moderate banks. You actually popped there. Add 1 notch of flap now. At 2,000 RPM. Trim a little bit. Oh, feels good. Pitching right.
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield requesting the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, traffic you're following is the Cessna Skyline, about 3/4 mile final over the highway.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, have the traffic in sight.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, number 2, follow the Skyline, runway 32, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, we'll follow the skyline, Cherokee 5224 Lima.
And Nashua Tower, Cessna 488 Bravo Alpha is about 10 miles to the southeast of the airfield. Looking for close traffic with information Lima.
Cessna 488 Bravo Lima, make a straight in, runway 32, and report 4 miles out over the river.
Roger, 488 Bravo Alpha, straight in for runway 32 from 4 miles.
1500 RPM. Notch 2. Notch 3. You're going to turn from downwind to base.
5 Foxtrot Tango, midfield.
Helicopter 225 Foxtrot Tango, traffic you're following is the Cherokee turning base ahead of you.
Trim up a little bit.
I'm looking for traffic.
Turning base to final.
Helicopter 5 Foxtrot Tango, traffic is dogleg to final.
Have traffic in sight, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Helicopter 225 Foxtrot Tango, number 2, follow the Cherokee, runway 32, clear for the option.
Number 2 clear for the option, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Speed. Aiming point. Speed. Aiming point.
That's our report information, Mike, current wind calm, altimeter 3000.
Maps down. Knots. Alright, pulling up so hard. Maybe a little more aggressively. Less so aggressively, excuse me. Up. And down, I mean for climb. At 74 knots VY. The end part was good, the bounce wasn't so good. The approach was really good too.
Tower 71772, right midfield, looking for the option.
Skyline 71772, runway 32, clear for the option.
32, clear for the option. 772.
Good crosswind. Keep my hand on the throttle. Good coordinated turn right there, that's good. Pick our aiming point. Add a notch of flaps. Speed. Coming up to midfield. Trim a little bit.
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield requesting the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, traffic you're following is a Skyline, about 3/4 mile final inside the highway.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, have the Skyline in sight.
5224 Lima, number 2, follow Skyline, runway 32, clear for the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, cleared for the option.
Yeah, this is 48 Bravo Alpha, we're about on that 4 mile straight in, over the river right now.
Cessna 488 Bravo Alpha, traffic you're following is a Cherokee turning right base just outside the highway. And runway 32, you're cleared for the option. Right close traffic.
Notch 2, notch 3,
Cessna 48
downwind to
Bravo
base.
Alpha, we're following the Cherokee that's
Trimming
on the
up.
base right now, clear for the option, runway 32, right traffic on the go, and we'll advise
Cleared
you
other
on
base.
traffic.
Cleared final. Got that call on the last one.
Look up to 225 Foxtrot Tango, expect extended downwind. You'll be following a
Speed looks
Cessna
good.
turning
Trim pretty
final
good.
over the river.
Turning
Looking for
base to
traffic,
final now.
Foxtrot Tango.
Speed still good.
Actually, 225 Foxtrot Tango, are you going to stay in the pattern or is this full stop?
I'd like to stay in the pattern.
Okay. Yeah, continue on the downwind and report Cessna traffic over the river when able.
Foxtrot Tango looking.
Mission force, I know.
Cessna 8 Bravo Alpha, we got the traffic in sight.
Roger. Runway 32, you're still clear for the option.
I almost had it.
And 32, clear for the option, 8 Bravo Alpha, thank you.
Wasn't too.
Helicopter 5 Foxtrot Tango, Cessna traffic is ahead to your right.
2300 and your instruments in the green. Rotate. Accelerate into ground effect.
Look up to 225 Foxtrot Tango. Be number 2 for the runway now. Follow the Cessna at runway 32.
Trim.
The option. And if able, keep it tight behind the Cessna. Get a Skyline behind you.
Number 2, clear for the option. And we'll stay on the go.
All right, 74 knots. Climb out.
Tower 71772, right midfield. Looking for the option.
Skyline 71772, you'll be following a Robinson helicopter turning base to final just inside the river.
Looking for the Robinson 772.
They'll be right behind. There's a Cessna on about 2 mile final, and the Robinson is about half a mile behind him.
Okay, we're looking for the Cessna 772.
Cleared crosswind. Now we're on our downwind, a little bit high. Not your flaps, 2000 RPM is pretty good. Now we're pretty much lined up. We're going to just...
Skyline 71772, the Robinson is the red Robinson. It's off your right wing now.
Yep, Robinson in sight. 772.
Skyline 71772, just give him a little bit of space, and you're number 3 for the runway. Clear for the option, runway 32.
Number 3 for 32. Clear for the option, 772.
Cherokee 522 for Lima is midfield requesting the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, traffic you're following is a Skyline, be turning base over the river.
Cherokee 5224 Lima looking for the Skyline over the river.
Hello, hello, hello. Our transmit's really loud. Try to adjust that.
Cherokee 5224 Lima has the traffic in sight.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, you're number 4 for the runway following the Skyline, runway 32, clear for the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, cleared for the option. We'll follow the Skyline, number 4.
A little high. Got to trim. Alright, so I'll wait for Tim to be way past my wingtip. That's going to be important. And we're going to turn. Now we'll turn base. Add 1 notch of flaps. His times are so far away. We're not really going to start bending too much. Cleared other base. Look way out there too.
Look up to 225 Foxtrot Tango, left close traffic just past the tower, please.
Left close traffic, past the tower. 5 Foxtrot Tango. Foxtrot Tango midfield, left now.
Helicopter 225 Foxtrot Tango, traffic you're following is a Cherokee, about 1 mile, final head to your left.
Traffic in sight,
Helicopter 225 Foxtrot Tango, number 2, follow Cherokee, runway 32, clear for the option.
Clear number 2, and it's going to be a full stop.
Helicopter 225 Foxtrot Tango, runway 32, clear to land.
Oh, shit.
SSA Bravo Alpha, we're about midfield.
Cessna 488 Bravo Alpha, traffic you're following is ahead and to your right. It's a Robinson helicopter turning final over the highway.
Roger, 8 Bravo Alpha, we're looking for that helicopter. We'll report when we have it in sight. And 8 Bravo Alpha, we have the traffic in sight.
Cessna 488 Bravo Alpha, that traffic is a full stop, so just give them a little space. Runway 32, clear for the option.
And runway 32, clear for the option. 8 Bravo Alpha, and we'll give that guy some space.
2300 RPM, engine sprints in the green, rotation speed. Fall back on the runway. Too aggressive. Too aggressive. Bloody aggressive. Sure, just hit the windshield, didn't break anything or damage anything, luckily.
Helicopter 225 Helicopter 225 Foxtrot Tango, left on Delta, taxi to parking.
Left on Delta, taxi to parking, 5 Foxtrot Tango.
Very crosswind.
Tower 71772, right midfield, looks to the option, Cessna in sight.
Skyline 71772, number 2, follow the Cessna, runway 32, clear for the option.
Number 2 behind the Cessna, 32, the option, 772.
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield, requesting the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, traffic you're following is a Skyline ahead of you on the downwind.
Cherokee 5224 Lima looking for the traffic. Cherokee 5224 Lima, traffic in sight.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, number 3, follow the Skyline, runway 32, clear touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, number 3, following the Skyline.
Notch 2, Notch 3. Cleared other base. Turning base to final.
Skyline 772 left on Charlie and contact ground point 8.
Left on Charlie, we'll contact ground. 772. Bravo Alpha, we're midfield.
Cessna 488 Bravo Alpha, runway 32, clear touch and go.
Hey, clear touch and go, runway 32, wait, Bravo Alpha.
Crosswind's cleared.
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield requesting the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, traffic you're following is the Cessna just outside the highway.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, traffic's in sight.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, number 2, follow the Cessna, runway 32, clear for the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima will follow the Cessna and clear for the option.
I should make a normal pattern now. Notch 3. Clear other base. Clear final in a minute. Clear final now. Up for 70. Pull up on this part fast. Standard engine instrument screen.
And Cessna 8 Bravo Alpha, we're midfield.
Cessna 8 Bravo Alpha, runway 32, clear touch.
Clear crosswind.
Clear to go, runway 32, 8 Bravo Alpha.
Trim a bit. Pretty good right there. Pick an aiming point by that apartment building. Or that building up there, that brick one's pretty good too.
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield requesting the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, you'll be number 2 following the Cessna, turning base just outside the highway.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, number 2 following the Cessna, got a traffic in sight.
5224 Lima, number 2, runway 32, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 24 Lima.
Alright, we're going to make our turn to base now. Come down one to base. Notch 2. Notch 3. We're going to clear the other base. Clear final and resume the turn. We're going to trim up a little bit to bleed off some of this air speed. Watch there. Okay. 100's pretty good. Speed's not so good though. Turning to final. Trigger speed. Rendered airspeed, engine, and units. Screen. Airspeed alive is what to say.
Cessna 488 Bravo Alpha, we're midfield right now, and after this touch and go, we'd like to depart back to Bedford.
Cessna 488 Bravo Alpha, runway 32, you're clear for the option. Left turn out to Bedford approved.
Cessna 488 Bravo Alpha, clear for the option, runway 32, and then... Thank you.
Visual approach in use. Landing, departing runway 32. NOTAM, runway 32, runway end identifier lights not standard. Use caution on lit obstruction tower 6 miles east southeast of Nashua Airport at 500 feet. ATL. Nashua radio altimeters unreliable. Restrictions are replaced due to 5G C-band interference. See NOTAMs and airworthiness directives for details. Nashua automated weather broadcasting system. Precipitation is unreliable. Advise on initial...
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield requesting the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima.
Nashua Tower information line 20.
About to turn base.
5224 Lima. Traffic in sight.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, number 2, runway 32, clear for the option.
Number 2, runway 32, clear for the option, 24 Lima.
Runway 32, NOTAM, runway 32, runway end identifier lights not standard. Use caution on lit obstruction tower 6 miles east southeast of Nashua Airport at 500 feet. ATL. Nashua radio altimeter is unreliable. Restrictions are replaced due to the 5G C-band interference. See NOTAMs and airworthiness directives for details. Nashua automated weather broadcasting system. Precipitation is reliable. Advised on initial contact, you have information, Mike.
All right, turn downwind to
Nashua Tower
base.
information, Mike, 205.
Notch 3. For 70. Cleared other base. Cleared final. Perfect on the nose.
85, 1 hour steers, holding short 32, west.
Skyline 85, 1 under steer, hold short of the runway for arriving traffic.
Holding short for arriving traffic, 1 hour steer.
Remember to look at the I think I remember to look at the 4 final line strips. I think that helped. What happened? 2300 RPM, airspeed alive. All engine instruments in the green. Rotation speed. Right rudder. Stay in ground effect. DY.
Skyline 8519 under steer, the Cherokee is departing into right close traffic. Your left turn out to the west approved. Runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff on 32, 85, 1 hour steer.
Cleared crosswind. Turning downwind. Adding 1 notch of flaps. Roll out. Trim a bit. Cleared final. Cleared other bases. Power a lot. Turning base to final.
Nashua Tower, Skyhawk 53323 is holding short runway 324, southwest departure.
$2,300 RPM.
Skyhawk 53323, left turn channel, left approved, runway 32, clear for takeoff. The departing Cherokee is in right close traffic.
32, cleared for takeoff, southwest departure approved, Skyhawk 323.
Cleared crosswind. Turning downwind. Good. A little bit of trim. Not much though.
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield, requesting touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, runway 32, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 24 Lima.
Notch 3, turning downwind to base, clearing the other base while we're doing this. We're trimming up to get our airspeed right. We're going to clear the other final. We're going to go back to make our return to base. Actually pretty good right there. Airspeed is pretty good. Not too shabby. Make our turn from base to final. Add that one. 2300 RPM. Engine instruments are all on the green. Airspeed is alive. Rotation. Accelerate and 24 knots. EY. Climb. Positive rate, gear up. 4.
Nashua Tower.
800 feet or 600 feet AGL, making our turn to crosswind.
Starbreeze 2680 Zulu, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Maintaining 74 knots VY.
They take off right close
Maintaining
to 1 room each.
Turn crosswind. Clear crosswind. Turning downwind. Turning power. We reach 2000. And keep our bank 20 degrees. Airplane is accelerating. Gonna add a notch of flaps to keep us at reasonable speed. And on throttle. Pick an aiming point. Line up with 2 notches or 2 rivets out. Over to call midfield. That guy's climbing out nice.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, midfield requesting the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, runway 32, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 24 Lima.
Try one with full flaps, then we're gonna try one with like 2 notch to flaps.
Nashua Tower, Warrior 244 November Delta, 10 miles to the west, inbound. Information, Mike.
244 November Delta, ident. We're 244 November Delta, enter downwind, runway 32 and report midfield.
Left downwind, report midfield, runway 32. 44 November Delta.
45 degrees. Adding our second notch. Adding our third notch. We're gonna do one more of those third notch jobs there. Already at 70 knots. Trim for where that is right now. Clear other base. Clear final. Base turn is complete. Downwind. Now, turn downwind here. More speed. Turn. Base to final. Maintaining a shallow bank. 70 knots. Pretty close to it anyway.
February 8 Zulu's midfield touch and go, traffic on final inside.
Starbreeze 2680 Zulu, number 2, follow Cherokee, runway 32, you're clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go behind the Cherokee, 80 Zulu.
That's pretty good. Alright, well, we're going to try full lap one more time, then it's 2 notch flaps. That was just so good. 2300 RPM, engine instruments the green, airspeed alive, V rotate, VR, accelerating ground effect. 74 knots. Trim up a bit. Right, UI.
Nashua Tower, Cessna 27 Juliet is 10 miles south, inbound for touch and goes with Mike.
Cessna 27 Tango Juliet, maneuver for runway 32 and report 4 miles over the river.
Maneuver for straight in, report 4 miles out over the river for 27 Tango Juliet.
800 feet, we're going to make our turn crosswind. Gaining VY. 20 degrees. We're looking for traffic. Made our turn. Roll out. Crosswind is clear. Gaining our climb. 74 knots. 1200. Down to 2000. Adjust pitch. 20 degree bank. It's a little bit steep there. Actually switch tanks now. I can reach the bloody thing. The pressure is still good. We put the fuel pump on, but it already was on, so.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, midfield requesting touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, runway 32, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 24 Lima.
Bridge that is. Corey looks hella cool from here. That's Boston Tracon. Look at those radars. Fucking cool. That's actually it. I gotta check that out later.
Nashua Tower, Warrior 244 November Delta, midfield.
1800.
244 November Delta, you'll be number 2, Cherokee, I think you're left on the opposite base.
Notch. Trim.
Traffic in sight, number 2, 244 November Delta.
244 November Delta, number 2,
base.
runway 32, clear to land.
Number 2, runway 32, clear to land.
Cleared our final. Trim for this, our airspeed would be good.
Nashua Tower, February 2680 Zulus,
Turning
Midwest right
base to
field,
final.
traffic on the opposite downwind and sight,
Channel
touch and go.
Cyber 2680 Zulu, you'll be number 3, you're following the Warrior on the opposite downwind, runway 32, clear touch and go.
Traffic in sight.
Number 3, clear touch and go, 80 Zulu.
British dude. Pretty stabilized approach here. Airspeed's looking good. Just gotta pick our aiming point and just aim for it. On the same spot on the windscreen. So the drill, Johnny, done this 100 times. Real gentle. Real gentle. Wasn't it? Lord, I should have added more power there. Getting out of my head, I thought, not sure why. I thought, airspeed alive, engine instruments in the green, 2300 RPM. Rotate. Ground effect. And 74 knots. I don't know why I jerked on the control there so much. I don't know why I let it go. So trim. I'm gonna try some lower notch options.
Nashua Tower, 27 Tango Juliet's on 4 mile final, runway 32, touch and go.
27 Tango Juliet, you'll be number 2, you're following Santabria over the river, runway 32, clear touch and go, right close traffic and report midfield.
Number 2, following the Citabria. We just crossed the river, so I don't have them in sight.
Sorry about that. Been here a while. He's over the highway.
We're following the Citabria over the highway. And which pattern on the go?
Right close traffic and report midfield.
Roger, cleared. Touch and go number 2, right close traffic, report midfield, 27 Tango Juliet.
We're 244 November Delta, left on Charlie. Contact ground 1.8.
Left on Charlie, contact ground 244 November Delta.
A little bit high on our altitude. We kind of busted through that a bit. Not horrifyingly bad, but a little bit high. There we go. That's good right there. And a notch of flaps. Remember to do that this time. And our aiming point. Just move her over to slightly. And we'll wait to our midfield. And we're going to add a bit of power in case we need it to. So it doesn't, in case it floats like that, extend the float and make it a bit more gentle. Almost midfield.
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield, requesting the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, you'll be number 2. You're following a Cessna.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, have the traffic in sight.
5224 Lima, number 2, follow the Cessna. Runway 32, clear for the option.
Cherokee 5224 Lima will follow the Cessna, be cleared for the option. 24 Lima.
It's coming in really low. Why is that? Not that close to the final. He is now, but before. That traffic not on there either. Weird. So we're going to do one more of these, and we're going to do a couple 2-notch flap landings. I think they're actually easy. 2-notch. Start trimming up a bit for our correct approach speed. We're going to look at our other base. Looks pretty clear to me. We're going to check our other final mid-turn here. Looks great, looks clear. We're going to continue our turn from our crosswind, our downwind to our crosswind, our downwind to our base. Approach speed looks good, so we're going to trim for that amount right there. That looks great. Be a bit more power as we go out a little bit further. And yeah, that's what's going to happen here. Looking good. We're turning base to final using a shallow 20-degree bank. We're overshooting it very slightly.
Serbia 80 Zulu is midfield traffic on final in sight, full stop.
Sabria 2680 Zulu, number 2, follow the Cherokee, runway 32, clear land.
In the hands behind the Cherokee, 80 Zulu.
Behind the Cherokee. Okay, so let's focus here. Aiming point, airspeed. Aiming point, airspeed, point, airspeed. Looking pretty good. And make this nice and gentle. Hold it here, hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. Center, we actually got to recenter pretty good. We ended up going to the right, but we got to recenter pretty good. I might do one more, and then I'll do 2-notch flaps, sorry. And one more. 2300 RPM. All engine instruments are in the green. Airspeed is alive. We are at rotation. Holding ground effect. And now we're going to pitch for VY. Like a robot. That's it. Coordinated climb here. Going to trim a bit. For a good VY speed without putting too much excessive Input here.
Tower 2, Juliet, short approach.
Pretty cool.
27 Tango Juliet, runway 2, you're clear touch and go, short approach approved.
Clear touch and go, short approach approved, 27 Tango Juliet.
Cyber 2680 Zulu, contact ground point 8.
Return.
Point 880 Zulu.
Crosswind. Maintaining our VY. Return crosswind. Roll out. Crosswind's clear. Start reducing power. Start pitch. Turning to our downwind using a shallow bank. 25 degrees line. Add a notch of flaps. Back on the throttle. Catching up to that guy, aren't I?
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield, requesting touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, you'll be number 2 following the Cessna ahead of you on the downwind to base.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, have the Cessna in sight, following.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, number 2, runway 32, clear touch and go.
Number 2, clear touch and go, following the Cessna, 32. For Lima.
RPM, turning downwind base, adding 1 knot, second notch, and a third notch of flaps, hand back on the throttle. We're at 70 knots already. Got a trim for that, so we have to alleviate our control pressure. We're going to just check our final and check our other base. They're all looking good. Now we're going to turning to our base. Now, our turn from base to final. A shallow bank, only 15 degrees this time. Nice and shallow.
Nashua Airport information, November, current wind calm, altimeter 3000.
000. Approach speed looks great. Camera's picking our aiming point. Quite perfect. We're going to try a side 2-notch one. 2300 airspeed alive. All engine instruments in the green. Rotate. Accelerate. Ground effect. 74 knots. Trim. 800 feet, actually above it. Gonna make our turn. VY, 20-degree bank turn.
Seven Tango Juliet is midfield, right
Crosswind
downwind
to
for
downwind.
stop and go.
Cessna 27 Tango Juliet, runway 3 cleared, stop and go.
32, 27 Tango
Clear
Juliet.
crosswind. We actually ought to do that. For some reason. Air cockpit need to focus. And back on throttle. I'm just ever so slightly.
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield, requesting touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, traffic you're following is the Cessna turning base.
Cherokee 5224 Lima looking for the traffic. Cherokee 5224 Lima, traffic in sight.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, number 2, follow the Cessna and give him a little space, he's a stop and go. Runway 32, you're clear, touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, we'll follow the Cessna, we'll give him clear to the touch and go, 24 Lima.
People playing a game down there. Damn cool. Maybe they're might be practicing. We're probably good now. Just not collapse this time, or just our second. To clear other base. Going to clear our final. And we're going to continue turning to our base actually. That is really neat to watch. I won't play any baseball though. This one I don't know what the speed is. I did 70 on the other one. It seemed to work pretty good. 1.4 times VS0. Recommended. I'm gonna try 70 knots and see what happened. It worked great last time. Should be 3 extra knots, I guess, to answer the question, my own question. Should be 3 extra knots for every notch of flaps. I'm gonna try it with 70. It worked really well last time, and it's still a good buffer. 1.4 times VSO, 55 knots. 55 times 4. I'm gonna try it with 70. Come up a little bit. That should pretty good. A bit of power just because we're sinking a little too far, too fast. Make sure we're using our rudder pedals when we do that for the P factor and all that stuff. Airspeed.
Tower 27 Tango Juliet, request left turnout to our practice area.
Cessna 27 Tango Juliet, Nashua Tower, left turnout approved.
Left turnout approved. It'll be 270 heading.
Cessna 27 Tango Juliet, roger.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Good night, sir.
much easier. Good ending. 2-notch it. Try one of those, and I'll try a couple more 3-notch ones. Airspeed, all our instruments are in the green. I already saw it was 2300, I just didn't say it. VY. Gonna trim for VY. Put quite as much trim in either. Definitely use a hell of a lot more runway though. I did notice that. A lot more runway.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, the traffic you're following is departed D. Traffic, report midfield.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, have that traffic in sight. Report midfield on a right pattern. That white shit on the, oh, you know what, that's puddles. It's the pollen, wow. Amazing what you can see from up here. Alright, so we're nearing 1200. We're nearing time to turn crosswind, kind of all at the same time. We're at 1200. Roll out. It's clear. Turn to a downwind using a shallow 20-ish degree bank. We're at 1250. It's busted a little bit, but not too bad. It's pretty close. What do they consider bad? It's over 100 feet. And they'll try next time to shoot right on it. Get back to the pattern flaps. Slow us down a bit more nose down attitude. And we'll just kind of float along here. Farm, we cool. Check out that water tank. It's kind of cool looking. In our aiming point, apartment buildings, really no wind.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, runway 32, cleared, touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, confirm. Time is it? 6:08. Two notch only, so we're at just a second notch of flaps. Clear other base. Whole mountain over there, never noticed that. Focus on actually landing here though. Clear our final. Continue our turn to base. Pitch up for a good speed here. 70 knots actually seem to work pretty well. Research on that later tonight, see if that's actually something good or not. Turn into final now. That's close. Way too high though. Let's try a one of these. Good altitude that way. I didn't really do it the best possible on that. Could do it. Like aggressive amount of rudder. Alright, so pick our aiming point. Airspeed's a little off here. Might be a little firmer. Just float along here. Really get already there in the top. (2300 RPM), engine inserts all in the green. We've reached rotation speed or airspeed.
Accelerator ground effects. And we're taking off at VY. Trimming for VY. Eventually, I'm a friggin' robot. If I do it enough, it hopefully will stick. Now we're gonna try like 3 more 3 notches and maybe make a full stop. 611. Guy for about an hour and 20. Much easier to be in here when it's not so friggin' hot. Much more comfortable. Turn. Cherokee with the controls. Maintaining our VY. Nice bank turn. Throttle backs are basically there. Crosswind, turning downwind with a nice shallow bank. That wasn't the most shallow bank in the world, but it was something. Okay, 2,000 RPM. Notch your flaps.
Cherokee 5224 Lima midfield, requesting a touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, runway 32, cleared, touch and go.
Cleared, touch and go, Cherokee 5224 Lima.
We're going to try a couple more 3-notch ones. 3 more actually. So I keep floating. The 2-notch one, I'd get it down pretty easily, but the 3-notch one, it's brutal. 2-notch one, it's easy. They're pretty good. I'm you know, obviously I need to use improvement, but they're respectable. 3-notch landings are trash. About there is good. 100, notch 2, notch 3, shallow banks, clear other base, clear final, turn back to turning base from the downwind. Up so we can get our speed right. We're turning to final from base. Base to final. We're at 70. And fairly well for that figure. And we're a bit high. Go to idle. Approach is looking pretty good. Reached our aiming point. We're transitioning our eye gaze for first time. Fuck. Like that would have been really good. Wasn't it? Let it go into the ground.
Hey bud, I'm on boat.
I'm gonna do 2 or 3 more. Airspeed's alive. Green. VY. Trim for VY.
Alright, 201.1 down, you can taxi to Infinity on the ramp, or you can make a right turn or right at Delta. Either way, sir, I have no traffic. Turn 201 great, you're welcome, sir, have a good day.
reach 800 feet, 600 AGL, make your turn. We're maintaining VY. Coordinated use of the controls here.
Nashua Tower, this is experimental 601 Romeo Delta 15 to the west southwest.
Downwind.
Experimental 601 Romeo Delta Nash Tower. Good evening, sir. Ident.
1 Delta ident.
Experimental 601 Romeo Delta ident observed and report midfield left downwind runway 32.
What is the Delta? Roger, you report midfield left downwind to 32. Touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, midfield for touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, runway 32, cleared, touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, cleared, touch and go, runway 32.
Notch 2. Pitch up to get rid of the airspeed. Trim for that. Bigger. Okay, we're gonna clear their final and clear our final and other base. We're at 70 knots. We're at 70 knots. Porpoising a bit. Continuing to turn base. Fairly good. Now we're turning into our final. Very gentle here. Like no wind at all. Be quite easy to make this landing. Power a little bit. Increase our sink rate. Only slightly. 1300. So theoretically, 70 knots works well with 2 notch of flaps. 7 knots would, in theory, work very well for 3 notches of flaps. We'll test that theory. We're holding it, we're holding it, holding it, holding it, we're holding it, we're holding it up, holding it up, holding it up, holding it up. Full power, 2300 RPM, airspeed alive, engine instruments green, rotation speed, applying our rudder, climbing 74 knots, trimming for 74. I think that's the key, frankly. 65 knots. Frankly, is just much better. Much better. Alrighty, we're at 800 feet. We're going to make a return to crosswind, maintaining VY and having a 20-degree bank turn. Still climbing great. We're still at 74 knots. Oh, a little bit more. Finished our turn. crosswind. We're gonna make our turn to downwind, 1,000 RPM. We're still climbing for some reason here. I calibrate this 1 notch, 1,000 RPM, 1,200 feet. Off a bit. There we go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, runway 32, cleared, touch and go.
Cleared, touch and go, 24 Lima.
Experimental 601 Romeo Delta, look ahead and off to your left, your number 2 to follow Cherokee on a right downwind approaching the numbers are runway 32.
Nashua Tower, this is experimental 1 to Delta, midfield left downwind to 32, looking for the traffic.
Alright, we're at the 45. We're going down to 15 RPM. We're adding notch 2, notch 3. We're going to clear our other base.
Experimental 601 Romeo Delta, the Cherokee started right turn to base.
We're looking for our final, or cleared it.
Engine 1 inside of 1 mile, sir. Altitude indicates 1,200 feet.
Pitch up.
Delta, looking for the traffic.
We're 70, actually 65, remember? Maybe not reach 70, then go to 65 around final. It seems you can notice how much less effectiveness the ailerons have at 50 knots.
Traffic, thank you.
Powers are a little too high.
Terminal 601 Romeo Delta, your number 2 to follow the Cherokee. Runway 32, clear, touch and go. Say your direction of flight after your touch and go.
1 Romeo Delta will be southwestbound after touch and go.
Terminal 601 Romeo Delta, after your touch and go, left turn southwestbound approved.
1 Romeo Delta, roger.
Gentle. 4 center lines out. Hold it off, hold it off, hold it off. Look at that. Look at that, that's beautiful. 5 knots, I think that's the difference here. Alright, we're gonna 2,300 RPM. Airspeed is alive, instruments are in the green. We're at 55 knots. We're gonna rotate, accelerating ground effect. And we're gonna just climb out at 74 knots.
This is Cessna 8519er here. 5 miles southwest.
Skyline 8519, Nashua Tower, good. Again. Skyline 8519, Sierra, ident observed, enter and reach left downwind runway 32.
Enter left downwind 3219er here.
At 800. Pitching for BY still. 20 degrees of bank. Crosswind's cleared. Turning to downwind. Reduce our power a bit. One notch of flaps. Trim.
Cherokee 5224 Lima midfield, requesting touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, runway 32, clear, touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 32, 5224 Lima.
Delta, as you start that left turn southwestbound, watch for Skyline traffic. He's about 2 miles southwest of the airport, 1,200 feet indicated. He'll be entering the downwind at midfield.
Knots, and we'll go to 65 later on.
Wonderful, Delta's looking for the traffic. I'll start my turn at 1500.
Cleared our other
Skyline 8519 Sierra, watch for experimental traffic. He's about 3/4 mile off the departure of the runway now. He's going to make a left turn southwestbound, climbing to 1,300 feet.
Watching for traffic. I'm turning into a left downwind for...
Turning from base to final.
Skyline 8519 Sierra, roger. You are number 2. You're following Cherokee Warrior traffic of right base to final. He's about a mile off the approach end. Altitude indicates 900 feet.
Traffic in sight. Request a short approach on this. 100 Sierra.
Skyline 8519 Sierra, roger. Continue all sides. If I can give you that short approach, sir. Traffic you're following is a touch and go. Experimental 601 Romeo Delta, you can start that left turn southwestbound at your discretion. The previously issued traffic's no factor. There's a beach jet about 15 miles west of the airport. He's inbound from the midfield left downwind. Altitude indicates 3,500 feet.
Wonderful, Delta, roger. I'll stay at 2500.
What can I do?
Experimental 601 Romeo Delta, roger. You can proceed on course.
Wonderful, Delta.
Skyline 8519 Sierra, traffic's over the numbers. Short approach approved. Runway 32, clear to land.
So land on 32. We'll do a normal approach on this one and come around again. Thanks.
Experimental Skyline 8519 Sierra. Roger. Are you going to do touch and go, sir? And then if you are, make right close traffic, report midfield.
Touch and go on 32, right close traffic, 100 Sierra.
Wasn't that good? We're going to do one, and then we're going to do a final. 2300 engine switch to green, airspeed's alive, and my speed wasn't good on that one. We reached 600 feet AGL. We're going to turn our crosswind, keeping our 74 knots.
Experimental 601 Romeo Delta, looks like that beach jet will pass off your right side, and behind you is altitude indicates 3,500 feet.
Wonderful, Delta, thanks for the help. Sir, your airspace requesting frequency change.
Experimental 60 Romeo Delta, frequency change approved. Have a safe flight.
Wonderful, Delta, thanks for the help. Bye now.
Turning downwind. 20-degree bank, John. 20-degree bank.
That's right there, Beach Jet 442 Golf Juliet, visual 32.
Beach Jet 442 Golf Juliet, Nashua Tower, good evening, sir. Nashua altimeter 3000. Report passing midfield left downwind, runway 32.
Port midfield left downwind, 32 to Golf Juliet.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, midfield, requesting touch and go.
Skyline over the numbers, runway 32, clear, touch and go.
Touch and go, have the skyline in sight. 24 Lima.
Tower, Beach Jet 442 Golf Juliet, midfield left downwind 32.
Beach Jet 442. Cherokee Warrior traffic on the right
Notch
base.
3.
About a mile off the approach end, altitude indicates
Other base is
1,300
clear.
feet.
Number 2 looking for traffic, 2 Golf Juliet.
Finals clear. Continue our turn. Base. Our trim our airspeed right. 70.
Beach Jet 442 Golf Juliet, the traffic you're following half-mile final, correction, about a quarter-mile final now, sir, and they are touch and go. You're number 2, runway 32, clear to land.
Traffic inside, clear to land, runway 32, 2 Golf Juliet.
Skyline 85190, you're number 2, you're following Beach Jet traffic. He's on a left base about 2.5 miles out, to be turning final shortly. Altitude indicates
Airspeed is live.
1,300 feet.
Turning there.
100 here, I have traffic inside. Request a left 360 so I come back around. I'd like to try a short approach.
Skyline 8519, make a left 360 your present position, report reestablished on the downwind.
Left 360, 100 here.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, fly additional half mile off the departure end of the runway before you make your turn to crosswind. I've got an aircraft to left 360 at midfield.
Cherokee 5224 Lima will extend the departure half mile.
That traffic. Probably behind me. I can't see him. Right there. Degree bank.
Beach Jet 442 Golf Juliet, say your destination on the airport.
City Aviation, 2 Golf Juliet.
Beach Jet 442 Golf Juliet, left turn at taxiway Delta, then cross taxiway Alpha, taxi to Infinity, monitor ground point 8-ish, taxi in.
Delta cross Alpha to Infinity, monitor ground 2 Golf Juliet.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, watch for the Skyline rolling out of your south left 360 at midfield, altitude indicates 1,100 feet.
Cherokee 5224 Lima have the Cessna in sight.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, thank you, sir. Skyline 8519 Sierra, you number 1 for the runway. Caution possible wake turbulence landing Beach Jet. Short approach approved. Clear, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go on 32, 100 here.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, you're number 2 to follow the Skyline. Runway 32, clear, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, 5224 Lima.
I'll make one more touch and go. Why not? What time is it? 6:30. We've been in the hour for like an hour and 40 minutes. Backed up a hell of a lot of time in the pattern recently.
No, stay up further out. Short approach doesn't seem that short though. Maneuvering to get rid of altitude. I want to try some of those. I don't really want to do it when there's tons of people around though. Pretty good, honestly. Notch 2, notch 3. Cleared other base. Cleared. Final. Back to base. At our speed, it's actually pretty good. We just got to trim for it. I'm doing that automatically without even thinking about it, which is kind of cool. Turning base.
Warrior 244, November Delta, Nashua Ground. Good evening, sir. Runway 32, taxi via taxiway Delta and Alpha.
Tower 19 here is at midfield for short approach.
Skyline 85190, runway 32, short approach approved, cleared.
Trimming.
Clear, touch and go, short approach approved, 19 here.
Yeah, we're going to switch tanks. We'll do a go around and then we're going to do a full stop. .600 feet AGL, or 800 feet in this case. Here, turn to crosswind. Spirit Airlines, that's cool. Still climbing. Cleared crosswind. Set our attitude and power. Turning base. Crosswind, turning downwind. Maintaining fuel pressure. We are.
Cherokee 5224 Lima is a beam the numbers requesting touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, runway 32, cleared, touch and go.
Cleared, touch and go, 5224 Lima.
Notch 2, notch 3, 1500 RPM set, clearing our other base. Clearing final. Bank. Trimming for 70. Go around, remember? Pretend something happened. Set it up like we normally would, though. Remember to use full rudder, or to use rudder to compensate. A little bit for like 65. Good right there.
Tower, 190 Sierra at midfield, request touch and go and short approach.
Gunner 8519 Sierra, number 2 to follow the Cherokee Warrior over the numbers. Runway 32, short approach approved, cleared, touch and go.
Cherokee 5224 Lima going around.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, roger, report midfield, right downwind.
Cherokee 5224 Lima will report midfield from the downwind.
Gunner 8519 Sierra, Nashua Tower, copy sir. Runway 32, short approach approved, cleared, touch and go.
Clear, touch and go, short approach approved, 190 Sierra.
Just climbing straight up. It's pretty easy, honestly. Those go-arounds. Put the rudder in and get rid of the notch of flaps, and then start climbing out. Let's wait a little bit. Early. Great safety. That's what I forgot. Clear crosswind. I can do it, but and I did it.
Cherokee 5224 Lima is midfield. Is like it's full stop.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, Nashua Tower, runway 32, clear to land.
Cleared to land, 5224 Lima.
I forgot the flaps. I'm going to practice a few more of those. They're pretty easy, but I want to have it drilled in my brain so I'm not messing things up. This climb rate feel that great. Like, let's get the freaking flaps down. Alright, so we're going to do a flap on this one. Our final thing here. missed that. That's bad on me. Thinking about what I messed up. Alright, so we're going to pitch for 70. Make our turn base to final here. Looks like we're clear on the other base. Looks like we're clear on final. Continue our turn to base. Hold back pretty good. Gotta trim this where we're at. It's on a 70 knots. And we're turning base to final now.
Tower 100 here is at midfield. We'd like a short approach, and we have traffic on final in sight.
Skyline 85190 Sierra, runway 32, here number 2, short approach approved, cleared, touch and go. Traffic, you're following a full stop this time.
190 Sierra, traffic in sight, clear to land on 32, short approach. 190 Sierra.
Actually saved at that time.
Cherokee 5224 Lima, turn left at taxiway Charlie, then right on Alpha, left at Delta, taxi to hangar 120.